Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. And, as of yesterday, I think we got the confirmation that Conor Gallagher is going to Madrid. It's been all over the timeline today. Everybody's talked about it. And again, for me, I think this is just a good move for all parties. I think it's just the best thing for him, because if you stayed at the club, you're most likely going to spend all year on the bench. You're not going to be part of the team. Your stocks are going to drop. Again, if you look at some of these teams that are after him, he's rejected a few, but it's looking like he's decided to go to Madrid. Hopefully, he gets the wages he wants. And again, he's moving on to a much better team, a much stable team right now. They can offer him Champions League football, beautiful country, different experience, right? So I got nothing bad to say about Conor Gallagher. I think last year he was one of our better midfielders, but again, I think he was much better because he just suited what was being done last year. I don't think he is better than any of the current midfielders we have now, but again, he did what he needed to do. He was reliable, pretty consistent when it came to like the defensive aspect of the game, and I wish him all the best. I think he's going to have a good career in Spain, and why not? Like, there's no point staying, in England, having to train with the reserves. The Premier League 2 team is nah. You're in England international. You deserve to take the next step in your career from Crystal Palace to Chelsea. Now you're moving on to Atletico. I think it's an upgrade for you anyway. Wish you the best. And, I ain't got nothing really bad to say about the guy. But I think by tomorrow we might hear a little, here we go. And the effect of this deal, though, is that, a Marodian is back on the table. And for the prices being quoted, I think it was around like 35 million pounds or something like that. It's just, I'm not a fan of that. I think that money can be invested a lot better into the team, but it's he's a profile they're looking for. I would rather someone like an Ivan Toney. I would rather someone who just brings instant upgrades to this team. Now, the rumor is Chelsea might want to sign a Marodian and Victor Osimhen. We're going to have to wait to see if that actually happens. Maybe, that's the only way that deal kind of makes you feel a lot better about it, because let's face it, not a lot of people, not myself, have watched Marodian, but just from watching comps and hearing people talk about him, and I wouldn't even say he's another Nicholas Jackson, because when you watch Nicholas Jackson's comps, that looks like an actual competent player. He looks tidy in possession. He looks like a good footballer. Marodian just kind of reminds me of Awoni from Forest. That's kind of like the play style that he reminds me of. Physical, brute, aggressive, quick, strong, and once in a while can finish. But I'm not too familiar. I'm not too happy with this deal, to be fair. But it's gonna happen anyway. And in as much as we might not really agree with it, we might not be fans of it, the reality is it's going to happen. And we can just hope he comes in and proves us wrong. Shows that he has, some quality to him. We didn't all know what Jackson was going to do, but just in Jackson's season as a whole, he did a lot better. Got us some good goals and assists. Fantastic season, by all accounts, for someone playing in the Premier League for the first season. So again, hopefully we can get Osimhen over the line. I know the reports are that we're trying to get him on a loan with an option to buy, and Napoli wanted to be an obligation. There's a bunch of stuff going on with that, but we could just wait to see how that news develops over the next couple of days. But again, Conor Gallagher, wish you the best. Um, Sorry it didn't work out here, but now you have the chance to just improve yourself, go prove yourself somewhere too. Now you go into a different country, different team, show people why some people rated you, and just wishing you the best. Now tomorrow we do play Real Madrid in a friendly, and I came up with my starting 11 that I might want to see for this game. And I have to caveat this by saying I completely forgot to change Sanchez in this starting lineup. So I'll bring it up on the screen right now. And this is the first team that I'm going with, essentially. So here we go, guys. Self-explanatory. For me, I'm going to take out Sanchez, play Jorgensen, but I think Maresca might still play Sanchez in this game, bring Jorgensen later on. I see the back three being like this: James on the right, Kola in the middle, Badiashile on the left. I think this is a much better position for both, only because Kola, for me, struggles to defend in the wide areas. Badiashile does a better job, but he can also be a bit shaky. But I think how this lineup is this way, I just see this being a much more balanced defense. Personally, I want to see Caicedo and Lavia playing together. I think he might play Gusto in that midfield instead of Caicedo, but I just want to see Caicedo and Lavia playing in midfield with, Sterling, Madueke, kind of, just doing the defensive side of the game if they need to. Because I think, again, it's preseason. You want to see what works, what doesn't work. I can see Caicedo and Lavia having a great partnership. Lavia has been our best player in midfield. He's been our best player, hands down. Caicedo just played his first game. I wouldn't like to see Enzo start this game because he just didn't look up for it. So in the forward positions, I want to see Drewsbury Hall and Nkunku. I think they worked really well in the game between Club America. I think the balance was a lot better. I think having wingers, Sterling, Madueke, just gives us a much better threat on the wings. They're direct. They get more opportunities to take on their man 1v1, and they get isolated with their defenders. So now it comes down to their individual quality. Madueke, again, he's looked pretty sharp in preseason. A few games, he's kind of not been looking like he's been on it. But again, so far, so good. He's been on it preseason. Sterling looks like he's enjoying himself out there as well. I think that our left side is our weakest, to be honest, because on the right, Madueke, I don't see him playing often over, Palma. And I think it'll be pointless playing Palma in the central positions in this team. We have too many central midfielders. Nkunku, Drewsbury Hall, Caicedo could play one of those forward positions. He played Enzo over there the last game. It's just, I'd rather just play Palma out wide, just have him create. He can drift in if he needs to. If not, he can take on his man on the outside. He can beat a man. He's intelligent enough. He has so much quality. So again, the right side, I think is sorted. It's the left that bothers me. But if the rumors are true and we're able to sign Omarodian and Victor Osimhen, then again, we might see Nicholas Jackson being one of the options on the left wing, and it might not be the worst option either, because Jackson does everything best till he gets to the box. That's when he's just found wanting anywhere. So if we have to move Jackson to the left to be able to accommodate all these other guys in, then great. And then up top, Gil for me, I think the last game against Man City, we lacked an outlet, and Nkunku didn't look comfortable as a number 9. He looks much better when he plays deeper. So that's the starting lineup I've gone with. Again, for me, I would have just not played Sanchez, but I have a feeling he might start Sanchez. I have a feeling Gusto starts ahead of Caicedo, but bar Sanchez, because I would have put Jorgensen here. This would be the team I like to see start. And my score prediction, I I don't see Madrid playing their first teamers, but you know what? I'm going to be confident and say I think we win this like 2-1, only because you can't just keep predicting that Chelsea loses every game, even though we might lose, but you got to believe in the win. So I'm going to go 2-1 Chelsea. My goal scorers, I'll say Nkunku scores a goal. I'll say Sterling gets another goal. And that'll be my prediction. But guys, thanks so much for watching the videos. The viewership of the channel goes up every time I upload, but a lot of you are not subscribed to the channel, and that's how I can grow the channel. So definitely sub to the channel, like the video, share it. I'm hoping to get up to like 60 subs by the end of the week, and by the season starts, I'm hoping, road to 100 subs. That's the goal right now. So guys, if you really enjoy what I put out here, if you enjoy the videos, if you enjoy the content, sub to the channel, leave your comments below in the video. And, I again, it makes me happy to be able to put this out there, and just seeing the support kind of helps. We've gone from about like 40 something subscribers to like 52. So I think we could definitely push it up there. And I'm going to end it here. Hopefully tomorrow, when we play against Madrid, we don't lose by 4 goals again, because every time we've lost in this preseason, it's been by 4 goals. We either score 1 or 2. I'm not trying to see us lose again. And I think this will be an opportunity for Maresca to just implement something else, find out more about his team, find out more about the quality. Are we ready? Are we not? I think this would be a great test. And after this game, I believe we play Inter Milan, I believe. I'm not even too sure. But I think it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think we're going to learn something again, either positive or negative. Till the next video, people, I'll see you later. Peace.